Oh, rip, I'm definitely gonna leave the VOD up. This is gonna be a short stream. But this is going to be covering my personal custom controls for AC Mirage and custom difficulty options that can be explored. Okay, so off rip. We biting the bullet with this. And the only reason I say that is because swim up is the only flaw with having this and this map to the same thing. You cannot swim down fast. You cannot swim forward fast. You can swim up fast, but that's it. So, what I find in any situation like that where I have to swim forward fast or down and it's going to be a extended period of time, I would personally rather just put it on here only for that moment, and then it goes right back here, if you want me to be honest. You can find a way to just rock this on toggle if you truly wanted to, but I don't really like that. Ignore the dodge roll, that's just a personal preference thing. But if you were to, say, try to turn the controls into anything closer to the classics, you would want to do this in the first place. As for here, can you see the... I gotta move my... Hold on. Yeah, I had to do that one. Okay. Let's see. Now, again, if we're doing it like the old games, we're using circle because empty hand, that's how you touch XYZ, and that was how it was. Circle was for that. Whenever you talk to somebody, you use triangle, at least Brotherhood on down. By Revelations, we was using circle for everything. If you really want to just pick a more efficient option, we're using triangle because you crouch, you drop, you do all that with circle, and if you're crouched next to dead bodies and you need to pick stuff up, hey, problem. If we're doing classic controls, just go ahead and do X for pickpocket. You can do circle like AC1 if you want it. Pickpocket ends up not mattering the difference considering it's purely contextual anyway. But yeah. Whistle here, call mount here, only because I'm very used to that. Personal preference. Enkidu, do whatever you want with them. I haven't done anything with Enkidu's controls. I feel like they work fine. Okay, but light attack, heavy attack, all that on square. Everything on square. Just, in my opinion, it feels better for Assassin's Creed. I can do R1, I'm just not necessarily a fan of that, unless we're talking about, like, the newer God of War games. Parry, I'm used to parry being L1 for, like, everything already anyway. The only reason I have kickback on circle is so that I can freely use Eagle Vision with triangle on a toggle rather than hold. If I was going purely classic controls, hold to Eagle Vision instead of toggling. But I mean, think of playing, actually, yeah, any AC1 to Rev, you're using circle to grab and push people away, etc. And the kickback is essentially a push off anyway, so you might as well put it on circle. Dodge roll, you can drop dodge roll to R1 or L3. Now the thing is, I have it on L3 because it's a roll and a dash as well. That's a personal preference thing. And if you don't know, starting with Brotherhood, I believe, you flick the stick around to strafe and dodge roll anyway. So I wasn't really tripping off that. Heal is down. And you can hold the tool wheel. You can hold for the tool wheel with R1. You can make, again, straight classic controls with this if you wanted to. Now you can, which is what I did originally, do this. But me personally, I'm kind of feeling this right now, only because I'm used to it. The only thing with this is this runs really well with dodge being on right, parry being left, you know, but it's a personal preference thing. Do what you want with it. If you try to put both of them on here, then, I mean, you're going to run into that issue. Also, please be wary that you can sprint, have all that down, and be trying to select your tools. You got to let go. You definitely can't do it while you, yeah, no, that's bad. That's terrible. See that? You see how bad it was? We ain't doing that. Alright, so let me go back. Put that back how I want it. Aim. Now this is all purely, again, what you want to do. I have smoke bomb for square only because 9 times out of 10 when you throw a smoke bomb, you gonna want to assassinate somebody afterwards, or run the hell away. So it doesn't really matter, but I have square because you're gonna press square to assassinate anyway. Noisemaker is X, why not? Traps, triangle, why not? Either way, everything's going to your feet with a quick throw. Now, after a minute, just some casual shit. You just start doing shit like that off that, because it's really easy to get used to the class controls. Now, what I will say, when you have sprint on R2 as well, you kind of got to work on your button discipline in a way, because I got real used to this. I got real used to that. Let me tell you the problem with this. I'm pretty sure most people in the community know the problem with having free jump and parkour up on here, but the whole problem with this is, that's what I got used to. If you want a free jump, I'm tapping X right now. You got to double tap. And that don't sound bad. At first I was like, I can deal with that, but there were a lot of moments where I was just parkouring and trying to do specific inputs. And I mean, look, you can do them. You can definitely do them, but it's like, you're not, it's inefficient. Like, it looks efficient, it looks more efficient than what it actually is, because it's like, bro, just have it on X, why not? So you can sprint freely. But I'm telling you, it's all down to personal preference at the end of the day. Me personally though, I don't like double inputs, so maybe I'll go back and forth just because it looks good on X, but I also got used to just parkouring on the right trigger. That's one thing that they for sure just did better with that whole modern control scheme. It's kind of like playing the Kim ways in a way. Bro, double tap is, yeah, it's just not, it's not efficient at all. And you gotta think, you're double tapping for everything. You're double tapping for ejects. Like, yeah, nah, it's not worth it. What's up, Thomas? But yeah, the whole thing about whenever you do change it to these controls is you do have to kind of operate off that button discipline. Now, what I had to get used to with parkour up on R2 is rolling with R2. That's kind of different. You can still catch ledge with circle, but rolling with R2 do be a bit crazy, I ain't lying. Look how much easier this is whenever I don't have to like double tap, just free. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. But yeah, I don't know why he's hurt. I don't know if I ran into something or something, but yeah. Hey, Bubble. Hey, man, I hope you know I've been using a lot of your stuff, or I've been looking at a lot of your stuff just to like kind of get back into Mirage with the new update. I've been going crazy over there, man. Bro, it changed my whole outlook on the game. I ain't lying, it changed my whole outlook on the game. It's nice to have choices again. Like that was, you know what I'm saying? It's just nice to be able to do stuff like that again. Now that kind of shit loses me. Can I catch ledge off that? Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, man. You've been doing a lot with that. You and Darlin in particular. Consistent and like, I don't know, were diagonal ejects this strong in other games? Because I don't think they were. You could just straight move with those, fool. That's kind of crazy to me. But you can go back in the VOD and kind of see the control options that I have and that I prefer, per se. Like, if you really want to just go completely efficient, it's just like, the only thing I can say is just go ahead, toggle this. Just go ahead and put this to R1 or something, and that's about it. This is kind of what I used to rock. except for sprint was just on R2 and parkour up was on X. You ain't gotta worry about doing the wrong thing or nothing. Just gotta have to get used to toggling for sprint, and I don't know, toggling for sprint with Assassin's Creed works, but I'm so used to R2 on this game now. It's like, why would I do that? I can't. I just rather learn button discipline and be careful where I'm running, and just switch if I have to, if I have to swim. Nah, on some real shit, Bob. I said it like this. I'm like, look, I know they said he was gonna be like the fastest assassin. I didn't think it was gonna happen. Him and Arno just defying gravity with shit. That shit's kind of funny. Definitely defying gravity. Now, what I do want to go over, which a lot of people aren't gonna think about, I've been experimenting with, is the difficulty options. Okay, here's one thing, right? This is the set I have to kind of like turn it into something like the old games. I call it like AC Mirage lethal difficulty. First off, the stamina system sucks. It makes no difference whether you have this. It does make a difference, but you can have this on 200 or have it on 0. Either way, it ends up just feeling like an annoyance. And if you really just don't care for the stamina system in between attacks like that, you can just work on you can just erase it completely. That's why I'm like, two big things with this update just happen to be the parkour and the whole difficulty slider system. That changes the game up completely. You can just cut the stamina system out the game and not have to worry about that. Now, the reason I call it lethal, AC lethal difficulty, is because you could just, it's one problem with the old games, bro. You can kill a lot of people very easily, but you're tanky as hell if you got a bunch of armor. Yeah, I've had to face cam for a little minute now. It's just I haven't been streaming like that as of lately. But you could have enemy damage, fall damage, environmental damage, all that up to like 200% if you really wanted to, and just rock with that. Enemy defense, the only reason I have this down is because it's about staggerability. And I don't know about you, but even though I love, like, say, God of War, for instance, on the hardest difficulty, done it 1,000 times, I could do it 1,000 more. I don't like enemies not reacting to hit stun. Like, you know what I'm saying? They even have triggers and certain moves you can get them to react to hit stun. You know, I'm not really with that. So having their defense down to a base, I'm cool with that. Having their health down to a base, even, I'm cool with that, because you get counter kills back, which I'm not tripping on. You could put it to 5% more and just take them off if you really wanted to. Then you just have to kind of hit them with something before you do a counter kill. AC1 had the best health system. Yeah. That's a conversation. Because I can't really say which game had the best health system. I have to sit and think about that one for sure. Now, let me see. My fault, y'all. Y'all know I gotta do everything off my phone right now. I think the thing that kind of makes AC1's health balance work is the fact that enemies hit you for multiple chunks in your health bar. A lot of the armor in the ATL collection ends up just making you tanky as hell, to the point where when you do glitch off spalders and XYZ, it's not that hard to, you know, die. It's almost like, you know, I personally believe a capital A assassin, everybody kind of wants assassins to just be thieves. And oh, we definitely jumping on Yote Legends when it drops. Have to. I still gotta upload that bounties video. Look, that game is so good. Don't get me started on that. But This is definitely a personal setup that'll get you more akin to the old games because it's high risk, high reward. If somebody rolls in on a parry with you, or an attack that can be parried, it is do or die at that point because they can either hit you for tons of damage and kill you, or you gonna hit that parry and kill them. It's like, what we doing with it? If you really just feel like you want to deal with the counter kick so much, put it on. You don't even have to do 1 to 50%. You could do 125%, and it'll still work the same. Now, detection time short, right? This is. I feel like this is like comfortable. This is very comfortable because if I was just going off of difficulty for things that I want alone, I would put it on long. Now, the reason I don't is because this is weird. Watch this. Watch detection time. What the hell? Does that make sense? That don't make sense to me. Personally, if I'm playing some where I can't be spotted or the goal is to not be spotted, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, they're looking for me. The longer they look for me, I'm assuming the harder the game is. But on this game, for some reason, the harder the game is, the quicker they give up. I don't know why they made it like that, but it just works like that. You can go either or, but I do feel like detection time short is convenient, personally. Can you work with detection time long? Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, that's the thing. Again, all of this, personal preference. Always will be. And again, I just, we don't even need it. We don't even need it. I don't mind, like, I literally don't mind cranking this up to 200 and just rolling with it, but we don't need it. Like, there's no point in having a stamina system except for just worrying about when and when you don't do your attacks and dodges. And I mean, if you want to make the combat in this game more viable and fun and have a higher risk anyway, me personally, I'm just rocking with this, even if it can be easy. That's what the sliders are for, to tune it to where exactly to be where you want it. All right, let's see what we got here. Search time as well. I don't know why. It's like, again, I just feel like that makes sense. The harder it is, they should be searching longer. Detection time, okay, you want them to, it's different. Like, all right, yeah, it's gonna be very quick when they see you, but search time is like, all right, bro. So y'all telling me the harder it is, it's not the longer they're gonna look for me, it's the shorter they're gonna look for me. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with SSI lures and them tweaking it with that. Pickpocket difficulty, again, if you want it like the old games anyway, it'd be best to have guaranteed pickpocket on, because Ezio was just out here holding the X, just swiping people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it'd be best to have that on, but you can go back and forth between them. It really doesn't matter. The moment you get your pickpocket skill, then it is what it is. Notoriety system. Now this notoriety, I feel like notoriety probably plays a bigger factor in this game than it did in any of the games, old games included. Like, civilians in this one are very, the moment you own a poster and you standing out in the open too long, they like, hey bro, it's like you kind of can't really work with certain shit in this game, so you have to be careful with how you kill. Now, I say this is a cross between normal and hard, because normal, it just decreases to your last reach step. It decreases to your last reach step. And there are armors and shit that you do have that, decrease how much notoriety is between things and how you want to move with that. Only reason I have it on hard is because I have to watch my actions and do a lot more hiding spot kills. Yeah, I love that. Seriously, it's like, it makes a lot of sense too. You'd be surprised how many civilians in this game just have straight up common sense. It's kind of cool. Now, fall damage on 200, only reason I do that is because the thing with free ejects is they free, bruh. They free. They are free. It completely makes it to where even when you do something like, an eject leap of faith, if you're not at a specific height, you probably just gonna hit an eject over it, or You gonna undershoot it. But still, it just teaches you to be more careful with the free system and gives the parkour system a kind of a skill gap, and I like that because it is easy to move around in this game. Now, environmental damage, similar. It's just that that's from like fire and shit like that. So it's just how you want to roll with it. But I think that's really all the things I need to just go over, because call me crazy, but I don't know really where to rank this game at this point. I really don't. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game, and I've been replaying it. That's the thing. I started a couple fresh saves and playing this game a lot, and it's very just. I haven't had a free movement system. I haven't had an Assassin's Creed movement system in a minute where I just get on here, get a parkour clip on stream. I haven't just been able to go on an Assassin's Creed game, a newer one, and then just openly get on it because I want to run around in parkour, bro. Like, I haven't had too many of those. But in this game, it's honestly, it's a whole lot of shit, but I'm just really just having fun with it. You can also hop out of windows like this. Ooh, you gotta time that one. Hold on. It feels like the Assassin's Creed for the first time again in 10 years. Yeah. Like, this basically got me off of Mirage Shadows for a minute. It does. It does. I think it's really, it's wrestling with Unity, if you want me to ask me. The only reason I say that is because I'm going back and forth in terms of Assassin's Creed. Me playing it, I'm going back and forth with playing this and playing Unity for the assassinations video I got working. But going between the two parkour systems, I can definitely do a lot with Unity, and I can definitely be flashy and chain things together. But the thing is, I can see that. It's just that the only problem with Unity is it's very sensitive to where the stick is going. Like, the thing that I find sensitive about this game is it's the whole free jump is kind of sensitive. In Unity, the left stick is what's sensitive. So, since the left stick is a little sensitive in Unity, you're gonna fuck around. Let's see, if I were to just go down there, right? If I go down here and I were to do a swing from here, if I swung off this, it would be a thing of if I'm going to the left, forward, or to the right. Arno is gonna pass to like 4 different things right here. And if you're just off a little bit, congratulations, you're not going where you actually want to go. That's the problem with me for Unity, is that the stick is very sensitive. You essentially, in every Assassin's Creed game, kind of have to play ahead of your assassin to make them move how you want them to. In Unity, that shit is doubly so. That's my only really gripe with it versus this parkour system. And this one, I'll say it like this: this game wasn't meant to. This game wasn't at first meant to roll like this, but as you can see, this shit, that was intentional. Like, I can move how I pretty much want to on this. Like, it's not a thing where I'm just sitting here like, Basm, I kind of don't like that you're doing this or that. I can't move off of this or that. It's like, nah, he's pretty much doing what I want him to. Now, one thing, again, I like in this game that's really unique, the thing that separates it from the other ones isn't just the amount of distance ejects get, it's fucking diagonal ejects, bro. Like, I didn't know they was like this. I didn't know they was like that. I didn't know they was like that, bro. It's honestly kind of crazy. But, yeah, no, I've kind of been back and forth between it and Unity's parkour system for which one is better. I don't even know where I'm ranking Mirage right now, because When Mirage was out, like I actually was really enjoying this game, like heavily. The only thing that was killing it for me was the parkour system. I'm like, bro, I want them to update this so bad though, and they did. They did. Swinging off at a diagonal angle can force them to swing off of the next object instead of getting on top of it. I'm finna say, yeah, I've kind of noticed that when you like angle it in a way, he ends up going towards the next object and swinging off of it better than he ends up roll. Gotta use R2 to roll. That's different. That's different as fuck. But yeah, he ends up it's different. It's like that free jump. That free jump has the rules of like classic shit, while R2 has like, you know, the rails that, you know, the games usually have. Not to Syndicate's point to where it's gonna stop you from. Syndicate would stop you right here and you ain't doing nothing. But the rails are there with, you know, just parkour up, and that free jump is just purely off like what you want to do with it. Now, Bubbles, I'm not gonna lie. I do need your help on this one, right? Because sometimes I'll see y'all like chain to a swing, and y'all chain to a swing off of just a pathway like this, but it'll be closer together. How do you go immediately downwards? Because I know that the way to normally do it is just to either approach it at an angle or free jump now pretty early. How do you continue like a parkour path going and then still in the middle of that parkour path go into a swing? Let me see. I want to try that thing he was talking about where you angle it. Holy shit, he was right. But he didn't go towards the next object. He went towards the ground because that's kind of where I had it. That shit's so fun, bro. It ain't fun to play a game where Catch Ledge works. It's funny because Shadow's Catch Ledge, I think, is actually better, which is... yeah. I'm trying to say, on my that short that I uploaded on my or the recent short that I uploaded on my channel, at least that one I did that. I didn't have to angle anything. Most of these I don't really have to angle like that, but it depends on where I am for sure. I'll say that. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this is one of the most free parkour systems in a while.
The Khalifa's mother was at the eunuchs again. She was so mad, she was yelling in Sicilian Greek for a good while. She may still be.
You're doing a good job. Don't get me wrong, it's also just maybe harder easier to showcase than explain, you know what I'm saying? So don't get on yourself for that one. Who got a problem? Now, who got a problem, bro? Who? I don't even know who got a problem. And the main reason I don't know who got a problem is because I have detection on. Because I have enemy, I don't like the reticle popping up every single time I, slide or crouch. So I just have this on so I can see headshots and shit easier. The only thing that kind of messes it up is, when it comes to smoke bombs and noisemakers and traps and stuff I gotta throw, I kind of have to gauge where it is, but I'm kind of used to that at this point. Like, I want to throw it pretty much where that is. Let me see if I can. I don't have no distance upgrade on this thing. Again, this is a fresh save. Let's set him on. Can I throw this way? Set him on fire. That was close. Do it again. Yep, there you go. Set him on fire. They say leaving torches. I know it ain't, bro. That's crazy. Come on, where you at? Where you at? Look at me getting distracted. Yeah, point is though, That enemy detection kind of works really well with needing to do that. It's just easier for me to do that than and that's just a hood option thing for you in case nobody ever thought to do it. Because me personally, I don't really like sliding or crouching, and I gotta worry about putting the reticle back up, even though that is a good tell. Because I was rolling with that for a hot minute until I just got tired of it. Now, if I throw a torch at you, are the civilians gonna be acting crazy? Yes. Where'd he go though? You gonna slay me when you find me, but I'm gone, bro. That's the thing. He just didn't want to leave. Oh my god, they're idiots. What the? What? Bro. Where did the snake come from? Where did this? Hey, bro, you got it, son. You got it. I promise you do. I promise you do. I'm trying to figure out where the snake came from, bro. Is that what detected me? Why he didn't attack me? Huh? Okay, did the lift drop on the snake? I'm very confused. I'm gonna have to go back and look in the footage to see what happened there. Also, he's just not, I'm finna say, he's just not doing his job now. Close enough. You finna get touched. Don't do that. I don't like when guards touch me in AC games. You finna get touched. The snake just here, bro. I'm like, bro, where did he come from? Where did he come from? Straight up. I'm gonna throw another torch at him. Gotta throw another torch. That's odd. Torch. Dangerous leaving that lying around.
Anyone comes for us, you'll get a nasty surprise.
Now I'm just having fun throwing torches at people.
Won't take long.
Now, why y'all not reacting to the torch, though? But yeah. Ironically, it's like, this was just a little file that I kind of booted up just to let y'all know my difficulty options and my personal control scheme that I like to roll with. So we're gonna go through them like one more time for everybody who wasn't here. Even though you can kind of just look in the vibe, we're gonna just do that one. So alright. Alright, immediately. If you're swimming and you're in a section where you need to swim fast, just have this here, map this to the toggle on L3 and roll with it, and then switch it right back when you get back to the open world, if you want me to be honest. You just have to worry about button discipline and not climbing onto mantling on the shit when you're just trying to run fast, really straightforward. Alright. You can have this between circle and triangle. It's more efficient to have it on triangle. If you want it like the old games, put it on circle. I think it feels better on circle, but on triangle it's more efficient because if you're crouched, you don't want to pick up a body if you just kill somebody, you know what I'm saying, and you're just trying to loot something, you know. Yeah, but you can really roll with either or. I'd be feeling it more comfortable on circle just because I've always had it on triangle. It's the something different effect, you know. Pickpocket. Only reason I say X, it's closer to the old games. You can have pickpocket on anything and it'll work, and that's just because despite what it says, it's contextual. It's contextual. It's gonna do that anyway. Personal preference. You can have this R1, R2, whatever you want it to be. What else? In Keto, you just have him how he is. Alright. I like all my stuff on square. I know some people actually roll with R1, R2, and they use square for assassinate, which that's okay, but I just don't like playing any game other than the God of War games with attack and stuff on square on R1. So I just have it like this. Parry, L1, everything is on that. Kickback, it's like the push in the old games. You're moving the enemy backwards. Hey, just put it on circle so that you can freely toggle instead of having to hold to feel like the old games with Eagle Vision. Like it's straight unity like this. Heal, down. Now I have dodge roll because it's a dash as well on the left stick. If not, move it to R1, you're comfortable with that. Parry, left, dodge, R1, right. You know what I'm saying? And just put the tool wheel on a toggle for your right D-pad. I got really used to that. That's what I got used to. But closer to the old games, you want to have this on a hold for R1. And you want to have dodge roll like this, considering strafe was flicking the left stick around anyway. And this is all personal preference. Now the difficulty options, we're going to go through those one more time again. AC lethal difficulty, keep enemy health not spongy. You can have it up or down based on what you want, but just make sure it's not spongy. I might even up it after this, to be honest, because it's not like you're gonna have too many situations where you're just fighting that many enemies where you're not gonna end up smoking through them to, you know, kill them in a different way and stuff like that, including, you know, focus. Defense, I have it at 100 because I don't like super armor because that's unrealistic it's unrealistic in RPG games too. I just don't really like that. I don't know, it's my personal. The stamina system, you can have it here, you can have it here, you can have it wherever you want it. Get rid of it. I say get rid of it. I say get rid of the stamina system. I think it's weird. I think it's one of those things that it controls pace in combat, but I think it did way more unnecessary than it needed to. It can ruin the flow. Detection time. It's lethal difficulty, bro. We having it hard. You gotta be. You ain't supposed to be seen like that. You know what I'm saying? Personal preference. Only reason search time is short is, again, it should be long going based off of how difficulty works. But for some reason in this game, when you go up on difficulty, the shorter they search for you. I don't know, but it's very comfortable when you keep it as short. So you just put search time kind of where you want it. Pickpocket. You can go either or. If you want to have it like the old games like me, you got guaranteed pickpocket on. But it doesn't really matter, because once you get the upgrade, it's free. Alright, notoriety. You're basically just deciding between normal and hard, because it's if you want your notoriety going down to the last level, or you want notoriety just taking off posters and stuff like you have to in the old games. Fall damage, environment. This teaches you how to move better. This teaches you, well, shit. Don't jump in fire. It's a bad thing. You know, I don't know. It's still like burning yourself. Maybe more people don't know that that's a bad thing. But yeah, burning yourself is a bad thing. So yeah, just don't burn yourself, kids. But yeah, I think that's really it. It's like there are a couple things that I also added just cause. But yeah, and everything else is just pretty much stuff that you it's all personal preference after that. I got the subtitle background because there's a background in the in the NCL games. I don't know, but that's really about it. Yeah. Y'all want like a parkour clip? Ooh, yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, let's get out of here right quick. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go somewhere else, man. Let's go somewhere else. I have to at least share my preset, bro, because I'm seeing some. I've been getting a lot of, between comments and certain stuff, I've been seeing stuff like, bruh, this is a very different preset. I've seen so many presets where I'm like, how did you guys even come up with this? I was like, oh no, we gotta drop mine.
They are looking for me.
This nigga got the torch. Oh my god. Uh, oh, I messed up. Well, we're gonna burn him. Can I burn him? Can I burn him? Can I burn him? And the torch has like a different aim. Oh shit. Okay, okay. Bro, if he don't put this torch up, I swear to God. And damn. Alright, back to what I was doing, because that one hunter, he finna come looking for me. I ain't gonna lie, I was just killing people after a minute. But what y'all wanted, like a parkour clip or something? I don't know. Oh yeah, so the parkour roll, I did want to ask about that while y'all are here. I'm still getting used to rolling with it on R2. That being said, is it just less responsive, or is there a thing where I'm not doing something? Because sometimes it's like there are heights where I need to do it and he just doesn't do it. And I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Man, this shit look like Damascus. Hold on. Bitch. Okay. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. What's up, Malik? You get me when I'm really finna just pop off stream. This stream is supposed to be a quick one. I can mash the button if I'm having trouble. It usually depends on what I'm trying to do. No, a couple things did break, absolutely. Like, a couple things broke in the sense of, like, diagonal wall runs off of NSOs. That's kind of hard. Wall runs in general off NSOs are a bit crazy, but yeah, those kind of got ruined after the patch. But that and I mean, you're gonna see it. All this goddamn motion blur everywhere now. That's kind of annoying. I mean, they said they're addressing that in a patch. I'm like, please do. But yeah, I'm not gonna go over the entire control scheme like I did before. You could just go back in the VOD and look for it, Malik. But I am gonna show you what I have. I explained twice in the VOD as to why I have it the way that I did, or the way that I do. But this is what I'm rocking personally currently. And I also showcase other options for certain things like dodge roll, you know, if you really wanted to. But this is what I personally have. This is what I'm rocking right now. Yeah, I'm finna say I've done diagonal wall runs off of NSOs, and for now, yeah, I'm finna say I prefer it that way because one, if I need to assassinate somebody, I can always tell when I can assassinate somebody. If you want me to be honest, like that, because his health bar popped up, but that's only because of how I have it. It's easy for me to tell when I'm going to assassinate somebody versus when I'm going to attack. Even if I have on no hood, it's easy for me to tell when I'm going to assassinate somebody versus when I'm going to attack. Let me put this back on because I don't know why I took SSI off. Hold on. Where are you? Yeah. Thank you. But nah, I'd rather have assassinate on attack, bro, because that's how it always was. I'm just so used to that. I've been playing like that since launch. I do not like playing games not called God of War 2018 and Ragnarok with R1 and R2 for attack. It's just me. Nah, I understand that. I be trying to work out precise presses when I play, so I just know. Also, ain't it so great that we doing less judo flips, bro? If this was before the update, I'm telling you, he flipping him over his shoulder right now. He's still doing the animation. I promise he would have been still doing it. But yeah, nah, I just be knowing when to press assassinate at this point to where I don't really worry about doing that. Yeah, that shit's gone, and I'm glad that shit's gone. Ooh, wait, can I hop off this? Hop onto this? Hop back this way? This game is fun. This game is now fun. Diagonal. Like, that's so crazy. Yeah, definitely. It helps the flow better because my only two complaints about Mirage before was the movements and the motherfucking judo flip, bruh. That was killing me. That was killing me. It's still here, but it's less. It's definitely less. Because what I found with the judo flip back in the day is what I had to end up doing was just end up walking in a lot of positions instead of being crouched or standing. Hmm. But yeah, it's nice to be able to choose pathways again. It's nice to have choice when parkouring around. It's nice to have freedom. First off, this is the Assassin's Creed game right now in terms of like modern Assassin's Creed without mods that you can boot up, hop on, and just parkour around and have fun. And that's honestly really good because Baghdad's level design, in my opinion, was always really good. I think we always knew it was very good, but you couldn't do shit with them. It's like a world you could see, but you couldn't touch for real. And now, well, you can do all the touching you want. Starts a wall run or vault halfway up a wall. I have seen a thing where like you jump on like kind of like a ledge and then you mash jump or parkour up or eject. It's one of them, and then he like vaults over it off a hang. I've seen that, but and I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I haven't seen what I think you're talking about. Oh yeah, how do you do that? 'Cause I don't think I've done that. Free jump. Nah. Yeah, see, I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Cause that's about the closest thing we're gonna get to the AC1 the AC1 vault. Mashing it. Hold on. Maybe nah. Okay, what if I like what if I nah, it doesn't work that way either. Mm, I'll figure that one out. I'll figure that one out. Oh, nah, because he's so about to crawl up there. No. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of miss Reverse Laches too. Which AC game has my favorite parkour? AC2. It's not even fucking funny. AC2 cities were like completely designed around, you know, different circumstances for different cities and shit. Nah, AC2, it's not even funny. AC2 had the most freedom. Like I remember recording for AC2 and a beam like this, just climbing up one. See how wall running off of NSOs is a little weird now. I don't know, but I remember climbing up a beam like this or like that one over there, and then like ejecting off of it. And I'm not able to go across the street in Brotherhood, but in AC2 I'm able to. You know what I'm saying? Starting with Brotherhood, I'm not able to. In Revelations, it gets worse. It's tighter. I'm closer on it, but it's like, yeah. So AC2 had the most freedom because immediately I could do that, get up on this thing, and then go clean across the street. It had the most freedom. Yeah, no, if AC2 had the Volt, shit, boy. I mean, with mods, it does. With mods, AC2 has a lot of things. Now, if I'm going off what I've seen from the modded parkour scene, I think Brotherhood has the best parkour. Not even gonna lie, I think Brotherhood probably has the best parkour, and that's only because you have that what's the move called where the one where you jump off a horse and you flip? That I think that shit's raw as fuck. Also, am I doing something wrong? Cause I want to flip into this haystack. Maybe if I stop holding a direction. No, don't jump down. Now if the mods, have I not played it? Nah, I haven't played it because I don't have a PC, brother. I do not have a PC, so certain things I can't do, certain things I can't operate with. The only reason there is like probably no, I believe newer content on the STL games on my channel, aside from a couple of things I've uploaded, is or the compilation videos that I've uploaded, is the fact that I want to go back through those again, but with the mods and stuff, because I've already went through them twice. I went through them twice, basically doing just about everything that you can do. So the only way to one up that is to jailbreak. That's the only way to one up that, is to just basically release all restraints, bruh. So, oh Jesus. Yeah, so that free jump, as you can see, can't you like catch ledge with parkour up as well? Hold on. Cause my catch ledges are usually with R2. I mean, circle. Yeah, no, I need to get it for that. I need that. Gotta play PO6 at some point, but that and a lot of the AC updates. Yeah, I need them. Cause I'm not even like, I look for mods for gameplay improvements more than like cosmetics and such. But I said I go back through that joint. It's gonna be with a lot of the E3 outfits and the parkour mods for shit. So. See, bro, no, you saw that? You saw that? He was prepping to do the judo flip, and the game was like, oh, nah, never mind. Like, I wish he had done that before so much, bro. Like, they really changed the flow of this game, like, completely. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that. But, yeah, I mean, I don't really have too much else to add. It'd be different. I'm probably gonna start streaming this game a lot more. I might start a fresh save and go from there, and just stream me just going through the game again. But yeah, I might do like a Mirage Reloaded where I go through those first 3 assassinations I did again, but new game plus it with all these updates and stuff, and then just work up to Alula and Valley of Memory. Other than that, though, I don't really know what much more I can add to this. I'll just make sure the VOD stays up so that people know, you know. He came back as well. That's because I don't know. I don't know what happened between this and the DLC, but it's night and day, bro. I don't know. Basm felt so cool in the DLC, and the DLC was just one of the most well-written Assassin's Creed stories I've seen in a long time. A long time. I am just fully at the point where I'm like, look, as long as Bordeaux's there at this point, I'm good. I'm good. Ain't that shit fly? See, that was a free jump. Like, ain't that shit fly, bro? That shit is crazy. Let me parkour roll right here. No, I said parkour roll, sir. You not gonna parkour roll for me. Cause I could have swore you was gonna eject and hit all the way down there. But yeah, I just hopped on here, make sure I got this little stream out the way. I know people been asking, but yeah, I hope that these controls and such are something that y'all can vibe with, something y'all can rock with. I hope it's something closer to the classic game, so you don't really have to worry about, you know, putting jump on weird buttons, and everybody work with what they gotta work with, you know what I'm saying? Work with what you're comfortable with. But hey, I just hope shit's working for you guys. Oh, you know what's crazy? I could have did that, caught off this. Oh, turn back this way. Turn back this way. Cause I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Other way. Other way. Boom. And off of this. Excuse me, boss. Excuse me, bro, cause he just started cooking for a sec. I didn't tell him to do that. Oh yeah. Yeah, this game is fun. Alright, but No, I don't really have too much to add, except for, I just want them to get rid of motion blur. And I want them to put the reverse lache in the game so I can just come off this and do that. You know what I'm saying? I want them to do this. This is about it. This is currently, it's up there with my favorite AC games to parkour in right now. Let's see, all the classics, Unity, all the classics that incorporate the Kenways. I don't know where to rank this game right now. I really got to sit there and think about it because it's so different from me now with these updates. I mean, while you playing, they gonna just fuck around and release that in the next update. But because I mean, they got presets for filters and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up doing something like that. But I don't really think I have too much to add. I don't think I have too much else to add after that. It's just this game is very fun now. I feel like I'm playing as an actual assassin, and so on and so forth. Other than that, though, guys, I think I'm actually gonna head out on this one. And I appreciate you guys coming out, checking out presets, hanging out in the stream a little bit, giving me some information I may have not known that I needed. I wouldn't even say I rank it above Unity and the Kenway games, because I don't know. It goes back and forth with Unity for me, because I feel like it's freer than Unity. It's less restrictive than Unity. But the Kenway games, man, them things are actually more free than people give credit for. You just have to be very precise in the Kenway games. The Kenway games can have parkour hit in ways that just don't hit in the other games. But, yeah. That's it, really. Yeah, that's really it. Thing is, though, y'all definitely probably gonna get some more Mirage content for sure. I have an addiction to doing that. See, that's my thing. That's my thing. That's my thing. What I was talking about when I was saying that, Bubbles, was like, sometimes y'all come off of this, hit a free jump, and then he'll go down to that, but he didn't do it there. Like, I'm like, do I need to press parkour down as well? Like, what am I doing here? I wouldn't even say that, because I can't say the Kenway games don't have the level design, and Havana exists. AC3 New York exists. Like, a lot of people say that, and then they go back and play those cities, and then be like, damn. Especially after actually working with the parkour. There's this one channel in particular that I know, like, was like really good at like pioneering and looking for AC3 parkour. Besides Jay, I'm finna say besides Jacers. Jay came up with a lot of AC3 parkour. Also, he's kicking ass with that AC3 patient playthrough thing. See, how the hell? How the hell? That's my thing. I ain't had an AC where I'm just like going to do stuff. Yeah, Liberation City design is underrated. Like, I'm telling you, Kenway parkour system is actually very good, bro. Like, the Kenway parkour system is actually fucking crazy if you know what you're doing. Volts were also just the best in the Kenway parkour system as well, because, I mean, volts are cool in Unity. It's nice that I can vault over a lot of things, but there are only so many places where I can vault over an object and land, like down here, for instance. In AC3 and 4, and even Rogue and Liberation, I have the option to vault over, say, like, if a ledge was here, vault over it and land down there. Or, vault over it in a different parkour system, land on the beam, catch it, swing off of it, head to the other beam. It's like, it's a whole lot you can do with those. So, I don't know. I don't know where to rank this parkour system right now, but I do feel like with the way the ejects are, these are just straight up the strongest ejects probably in the franchise now. Like, I don't know where to put this. I have to sit down with it for real, because it's its own beast. It's its own beast. It's in its own lane. I almost don't think it's better or worse than anything. I just think it, well, except for the RPG games, but I think it's I think it's its own beast. I'm just glad Baghdad's level design didn't end up going to waste. My favorite time period? I might be cliche and say the Renaissance. Might be cliche and say the Renaissance, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know. It was something different about the Renaissance era for me. Yeah, probably the Renaissance. I will say the AC4's piracy era was close though. I would say I liked AC3s or AC1s, but they're both too what's the word? Wary. They're very wary. And I mean, war is a terrible thing. My favorite AC game is AC Brotherhood. It's my favorite video game of all time. But yeah, that's it, guys. Appreciate it. I'm definitely gonna start streaming this game a whole lot more because one, it's the hottest thing out, and I enjoy it. These two things make me go, all right, yeah, let's just. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see what I could do. So I might pop on here, do at one point I was gonna do all sliders up to 200% stream because surprisingly this game is playable like that. It's not that hard. I'm not doing it with the permadeath. That's crazy. I feel like that's crazy. To each their own. Even the free jump, like the distance isn't crazy, but the height, the height. Look at that, bruh. That's crazy to me. But yeah, I'll be playing this a lot more. I might start streaming it. Do a repeat first save playthrough. I'll have some videos come out with the parkour mod. Go back over it since I lost my save data. Same thing with Tsushima. I'm just gonna have to make a reloaded playlist. And you know, here's what it is. You feel me? That being said, I am glad y'all came out.
For art these days.
And well, now you know. Now you got a preset. You got a preset that you can use that you know, maybe you can vibe with a little easier. So one more time, we're gonna go back and look at stuff. Go look at the difficulty options too. It's about getting the closest to the classics as you can. Also, yeah, emphasis on this. Let me say this: when you hit dismount and disembark, change that to press. Because I realized how much I was getting off my horse, camel, whatever the hell, just by holding, and you just straight up don't have to do that. Change that to press. Please. That's something it could be looked over. I had it looked over for a minute. But we're going to showcase the rest of this. And that's it. That's all. With that being said, safety and peace all. Thanks for coming out to the stream. And y'all have a good rest of y'all day or night, bruh.